welcome to my channel. It's a wonderful plan. I'm Tina. Thanks for joining me today. Look at what I have here. I have a new planner for 2020, and this one is a vertical planner. Yes, you heard me correctly. It is a vertical planner. Now, if you are a subscriber to my channel, you will know that I am a horizontal planner. I love the horizontal layout. It's very functional for me, and that's what I am just used to using. But I have to admit, I have been intrigued with the vertical planner. So I thought for 2020 that I would pick up a vertical planner and see how I enjoy planning with that. Now, I'll be honest, I'm mostly drawn to how you can decorate that type of planner. So I just, I see a lot of things that other planner girls post on Instagram, and I just love the way the vertical planner turns out, the way it's sectioned out. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to try it. I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to see if I like it. And I know I'm going to love decorating it, but I don't know how functional it's going to actually be for me. So I decided to pick up a vertical planner, and I picked one that was pretty plain on the inside. So this one right here is called Spring Floral, and it is, it's really beautiful. Let me go ahead and get this front page here out of the way. It's this beautiful teal, and teal has become like my second favorite color, so it was just really pretty, and the florals are just gorgeous, and it has this beautiful rose gold foil on here, and it says She Blooms, and then there is also like this little like speckle of rose gold like in through down here and up here, and then a little bit through the wording here. So, and I don't know how well you could see that because of the glare, but hopefully you could see that pretty good. And it does come with these translucent teal discs, and they're very pretty. I love the teal. To be honest, I am not a fan of colored discs. I do prefer the discs when they are more neutral. So I like just, a gold or a rose gold, white, black, anything that's going to be neutral, because when I open my planner, I really don't like if the color of the disc contrasts with like however I've decorated for that week. So I did pick this up. My intent is to switch out these discs, but for anybody that's not picky like me, because I can be very picky, they're beautiful. Really, they are very, very pretty. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and do a flip through of this planner, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about it at the end, and I'm going to need some feedback. I'm not sure. I'm going to need some feedback. So I don't want to go into detail. Just stick through the whole flip through, and then my kind of review, if you will, about the planner itself. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So when I open this up right away, I really like the inside cover. It's pretty simple. It's got this very thin black horizontal line, and I do like that. And then of course all of the planners come with a welcome letter, so I'm gonna just flip that over here. Now everything in here is floral, and it's like a watercolor floral. So they're not pictures of flowers, they're watercolors, and they're very beautiful, really, really pretty. So this first page right here, just look how pretty that is. I just love those flowers. And this says, keep blooming. This happy planner belongs to, and then of course you'd write your name in there. And then I'm gonna open this up to the year at a glance pages. So you've got your 2020 and 2021. Oh my gosh, 2021. Okay, and this is like a periwinkle, and it's sort of a gradient, so it starts off like lighter and then gets darker through here. And it's a pretty simple font, very simple pages here. Now, this next thing I've got to tell you, I am really excited about. This is something new that Happy Planner has incorporated into their 2020 planners, and I love this. So this right here is a year at a glance, and I love the fact that it gives you like one line, so it's all dated, and then it gives you just one line to sort of write down an event for that particular day. So you can go through this and fill out your year at a glance for birthdays, anniversaries, vacations that you might be thinking about planning. And the shaded areas, those designate weekends. So that's what those are. And then these happen to be in like that, like a pretty periwinkle color here. So you've got January through June, and then you've got the rest of the year here, July through December. So I love this idea. I am super excited to use these pages for 2020. Now we're in January here, and we've got, now this right here has been known as the currently page, but what they did in this particular planner is they took out the currently guided items, I guess is the best way to say it, and it just has like the month up here, and it's colored in this like periwinkle color. This is a notes section, and this is a grid. Print on there, and then a line grid, and then down here you've got monthly goals with some bullet points, and then special days, and then you've got your some of your holidays pre-printed there for you. So I love the tabs in this planner. They're so pretty. They're all watercolors, and they're very like matte. So there isn't a whole lot of like shine to these, but they're really beautiful. If you're looking for a matte planner, even though the color itself is not matte, the inside tabs are, I think you would really love this. So this one says, to live with purpose, to say the courageous thing, to celebrate the simple gift, to follow your dreams. This is a happy life. So pretty. Love the quotes in here. So now let's talk about the inside month at a glance. And I just want to point out, so this one does not have a calendar like for the month before and then the next month. So it doesn't have any like previous or future calendar on here. It's just got the month, so it's very simple. And I'm going to open this up, and this is the periwinkle. Now I like this because it's very simple. That's why I picked this up, because I wanted something that didn't have a lot of decoration on the inside, and this definitely does not, as far as like the dated pages. The weekends are shaded out, okay? And it does have this note section here, and it is just like the sprinkles up here, like little polka dots, which is really nice. And then if you open up, we look at the weeks here. Very clean, very simple, and just going to talk a little bit about the details of the week pages. So you've got like your month in the corner, and that's in a block color right there, and then like a color box really, and then you've got a note section here, and then of course you've got the dates across the top, and then the days of the week. And then I just want to talk a little bit about the colors that are happening on these pages. So it's kind of hard to see, because I'll be honest, when I first looked at this, I thought that this was black. The letters, or excuse me, the numbers up here are actually a forest green color. The notes are in a forest green. The days of the week are actually in black. And then the lines here are in that periwinkle. So, and then you've got that like little just polka dot periwinkle sprinkled down the center. So it's very simple, very plain, and I do like that. However, the dates in the different color, not so sure about that. But you're going to see here, so you've got the periwinkle. So if we go back to like January here, so that periwinkle and then that green is what you're seeing on the weekly pages. So let's open this up here. And then now at the bottom, there are some quotes. They are just, you know, not every week, but every maybe other week or every few weeks. And this one says, act like a lady, work like a boss. Cute. And I'm going to open this up. And this one does not have a quote at the bottom. However, this one does. Surround yourself with beauty. And then this one does not. So it's like every other week there's like a little quote, and it looks like it switches from one side to the other. Let's take a look at the next month here. So now here we are in February, and then this color has changed. So January we had that pretty periwinkle color with the forest green accent in here, and then now here we are in February, and now it's the forest green color up and through there highlighting the month, and then we've got this pretty pink down here. Beautiful, beautiful tab. I love this. It's so pretty. It's got some rose gold accent in here with the stripes, so it's like a little pin stripe, and that's really pretty with this beautiful watercolor floral and this beautiful quote. I'm going to make everything around me beautiful. That will be my life. I love the quotes in here. They're so pretty, and the tabs are gorgeous. So let's go ahead and open up this month. Now this does change because January was that periwinkle, and with the little like periwinkle like polka dots up there. Now this is a blush pink here. However, the month is in that forest green, and then you've got your little polka dots there in the forest green color. And the year is also in that color. All right, so let's take a peek at the week here. Now, the weeks are in the forest green across the line, you know, the horizontal lines. These vertical lines running, those are black. And then the color black looks like that's a forest green. It's just so dark, it really does look black. That might actually be black. I don't know. And then the note section's in the forest green color, and then the dates are in that pretty pink, and then the little dots down the center are in that pretty pink. So it's a very simple week at a glance, and I like that. And if you notice, these are also not lined. There's no grid in there, and I really like that nice clean look to this. And then this week has got a little quote at the bottom here, and no quote here, and then a little quote there. So that's sort of how this is laid out. And then now we're into March, and then we're back to the periwinkle color. So it will alternate each month. You'll get that periwinkle, and then you'll get that forest green. And that's what this whole planner does. So now that I've gone through pretty much detail for the months, I'm just going to go through the tabs and show you how beautiful all the tabs are. So March does not have a quote, but it has this beautiful watercolor, of course. And then just kind of quickly, that's March. And here we are in April. We're back to the forest green. And this is really pretty. Just be patient with yourself. Nothing in nature blooms all year. Really, again, a really pretty quote. And then there's April. And, oops. And let's just jump to May here. This is really pretty. Now, this is what is on the front cover as far as the picture. Okay. But it's in a matte, of course, finish. And this has got this quote, wherever life plants you, bloom with grace. Really, really pretty. And then here's just May. And there. And then let's jump to June here. And just a no quote on this page, but, you know, beautiful watercolor florals. And now we're in July here, and this is just so pretty. I like this combination, and I love the colors in here. So I really like this July. It's just really pretty. I love, of course, the purple in there, and then the colors are very pretty. They're very muted because, like I said, it is a very kind of it is definitely like, to me, I see it as a matte tab. And it does have this really pretty touch of this rose gold in here, and it's the foil, and it says "She Blooms," and that's the same quote that's on the cover of the planner. And then it does have this like little like rose gold speckle in here. I know sometimes foil is hard to see, so just kind of, hopefully you'll be able to see that. And I like the tab, it's really pretty. There's the week, and now we're into August, and really, really pretty. I love this pink tab. It looks just so pretty with the florals that they've put in here. And a flower does not think of competing with the flower next to it. It just blooms. Again, another beautiful quote. And this is the forest green in here. September. I love the way that they did this with the framing out with the rose. No, this is actually gold. This is a gold foil in here, and the writing is in a gold foil, and it says flowers need time to bloom, so do you. Really pretty. And we're in Periwinkle here. Okay, let's take a peek at October. So October is really pretty. I love, of course, it's got the purple in there, so I'm loving the purple. And this one says, "True beauty blooms from the heart." And that is like a kind of like a dark teal font color. It's just really pretty there. And then we're back to the forest green in here with the blush highlighted weekends. There's the week, and then we've got November. Now November is, I just think this is gorgeous. Look at that, all that foil in there. It's so pretty, and I just like the combination of like with that peachy floral in the back and then the overlay of the gold foil. Just really pretty. And this one says, "You belong among the wildflowers." And this one is going to be the Periwinkle. Okay. All right, and now we're on last month, December, and look at how pretty that is. It's really pretty. It's, again, it's very soft, and it definitely looks Christmassy, you know, with the little holly in there. And this one says, "Live fully in the season you're in," and that is in like a teal color, which matches the tab. So it's really pretty. And then the forest green is for December. And the lines here. And let's take a peek at the notes page here, and that's really pretty. And that one says "Special Memories." Very pretty, and that's lined. Love that. And then of course the back cover is the really thin stripe, and the back cover is the same, matches the front cover. So let's flip to the front here. Now, I think that this is beautiful. I picked this up because I'm going to just open this up so we don't have all that glare. I absolutely love the florals in here, and the quotes are just beautiful. So now I do want to talk about this planner. Now, my intention was, I love the fact that these weeks are very simple and clean. I have to be honest though, I'm not loving the fact that they are like colored up here. The numbers, the dates are colored. So I think that that would bother me, and even though I'm not planning on using this planner on a regular basis, I don't know if I want to necessarily keep this planner, for the simple fact that there's just some things in here that I don't care for. So I'm just going to point them out, and you know, you might love this planner, and this might be the planner for you, especially if you love florals and you want matte. This is definitely your girl right here, okay? However, for myself, I think I have figured out that I really do appreciate when the weeks are mostly like black lined. And I love incorporating all the different colors and creating different spreads, but it's kind of nice to start off with sort of like a black canvas, if you will, on the weeklies. So I'm not really sure about the whole like colored dates in here. That's one thing. And I'll be honest, like I love the periwinkle. That's a beautiful, beautiful color, but I am just not feeling this forest green. I mean, I am not a fan of this color green at all. What attracted me to this planner is, of course, the teal cover and then all the beautiful tabs in here. But I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. Let me know in the comments below what you think, because if I keep this planner, I will be like having to cover up the dates. I'll have to like cover them in black, you know, every time I use this. And I just like to make sure that things coordinate, and that will bother me. So I don't know. Plus, there's a couple of other things that I'm not a big fan of. Now this looks pretty, okay, the periwinkle with this tab here. I will definitely be changing out the discs because that just completely throws me off. That is why I appreciate when they're gold or the rose gold, something neutral, white, black. I just have to have that. So that would be a for sure change that I would be making if I keep this planner. However, I'm gonna like open up a few more tabs here. Now this is really pretty combination. But again, I don't like the forest green. And then let's see, March, this beautiful, I don't think that really looks nice together, okay? Be honest, April looks pretty together, but again, don't like the forest green in my weekly. This doesn't coordinate, sorry, but it just doesn't. I'm not liking that combination. This one definitely goes together. And this one really goes together. This is probably my favorite. It's really pretty. It looks really pretty together. And this one looks really nice. But again, we're back to forest green on the weeklies, and don't really care for that. This doesn't go together at all. This goes nicely together. That does not. And this last one here in December, this one does go nicely together with the forest green. So I have a decision to make. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Do I keep this planner and just sort of, you know, have to fix it, if you will, every time I use it? Or do I say, nope, it's too much work, and I am going to look for another planner that I want to use for 2020, another vertical planner? So let me know, comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Maybe you love this planner. I would love to hear that. I mean, it's beautiful. It's got some amazing pages in here. It's just those little things I think that might be kind of a deal breaker for me, if you want to call it that. So I hope you enjoyed this flip through and this little talk about this planner, and I hope that maybe you help me decide what I want to do with it. Let me know, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. That way you won't miss any of my future content, and then you will also know whether I actually keep this or not. And then if you are on Instagram, be sure to check me out there. I do post things there that you don't always see here on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful day. Bye.